Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were shipwrecked and wound up on this island with some other survivors. And apparently there's this girl here. We don't know who she is. Actually, there's a lot of characters we've had so far. Certainly a lot more than Whispers in the Woods. Well, kinda sorta anyway. Let's find out who this is. She would only say her name was Alice Vera. She's kept to herself since we got here. I'll write that down too, I guess. Alice Vera is a mystery girl of some sort. I was kind of hoping after that break we would learn a little bit more about her, but hey, she's obviously important. Well, I see we have a new guest. My maid has told me all about your rough arrival. Oh, you must be Miss Victoria. Right. So we are in this town of sorts inside a mansion, and this is the owner of the island. Deborah's mistress has a haunting beauty to her. Dressed in a Victorian-style dress, she gracefully moves towards me. You can just call me Victoria. No need to be so formal after such a... I was pressing a button to speed up the text, and apparently that was right when the message was finished loading. Victoria is owner of island. So when are we getting off this stupid island? You have to excuse him, but I too would like to know. We have a very important gig in the States. I understand, but I am afraid to tell you that the next boat won't be coming for another week. Also, we're back to this song again. What? Is there no way to telephone a helicopter to come pick us up? This island has no phones or electricity. My husband is going to be so worried about us when we don't arrive on Thursday. I demand you get us off this island now. You know what? This guy is going to be the first to die. That is out of my power for now, but we have plenty of rooms for you to stay in. I'll have my maid to show you to your rooms. As the others followed Deborah, I should remember that. Deborah is Victoria's maid. As the others followed Deborah, I stayed behind with Victoria to ask a few questions about this island. I'm sorry to bother you, but I was curious about this island. This island is called Siren's Reef, named for all the many shipwrecks that have happened around here. A heavy fog surrounds the island all year long. Fog? There wasn't any fog when I first arrived. You know, I was about to point that out, but I decided, maybe that was just so that we'd have an easier time finding the cave when we were in the dark. Is there any other people living on the island? It is just the two of us here. Isn't rather lonely? At times it is, but it feels as if I can never leave this island. Let me show you to your room. Alright, cool. I do hope this will be to your liking. I was hoping for a bunk bed. This is a very nice room. Thank you. I'll have the maid bring your lunch to your room. I should warn you, it would be best that you don't wander the island by yourself. Why? This island has a dark past. Are you, like, using reverse psychology on us? Are you evil and hoping that we disobey you? The mistress leaves as mysterious as her words. I sat in my room until Deborah arrived with lunch. It consisted of a light salad, shrimp pasta, and refreshing iced tea. You know, that is actually a lot better lunch than I expected. I could do without the tea, though. Oh, and Chapter 2. Now I remember the chapters in the game. Yeah, the chapters were... No, I was about to say, maybe the chapters went by pretty fast. I feel like they were going pretty fast. Maybe not. So there's this little icon that appeared up there that is asking me to press a button. I think what's going on with that is it's giving the screen a chance to fade out. Otherwise, it would just be instant. You cannot tell RPG Maker 3 specifically to wait for the fade out to finish. I guess it would be okay to walk around the manor. I'm actually pretty curious how this is going to work, considering this building we're in right now is technically this room and the room down there. And normally, if we go out the door down there, we would be outside. That is how buildings in RPG Maker 3 are programmed to work. But I get the feeling that Von Wert's done a little bit different with this. Wireland says, Chapter 1 as Whispers was fast, walking through the valley. Chapter 2 was everything in the town until we got the final act. I had a feeling that was kind of the situation, but I couldn't remember for sure. Alright, let's see where this leads. Oh, hold on a sec. I was about to point out that there were some crates by the door, likely to guide us into a choke point that would lead us out of the room. What the... I feel a cold chill run through my body. I suddenly look to my right and see the woman from the well. Yep, sure enough. I take a few steps towards her. She points towards the door and starts to speak, but no words can be heard from her lips. Yes, pointing. Totally not cooking at an imaginary stove. She vanishes as soon as the lights come back on. I should probably go that way, but I'm a little curious what is down this hall. I don't want to stray too far. Let's just go ahead and continue along this way. Anything off in that direction? Nope. Apparently this hallway leads to Deborah's room. Deborah? Ah! Deborah quickly hides a book she was reading. I'm sorry, you startled me. Oh no, it is my fault for not knocking first. If I may say so, it appears as if you have seen a ghost. You could say that. I told her of the ghostly woman. I am glad you are. A lot of RPG characters would just kind of be all, no, everything's fine. But then again, this ain't no RPG. I wouldn't be surprised. Many people have died on this island. Died? Around the 1600s, this island was a slave trading port. Many black slaves found themselves on this island at one point or time. They were forced to dig many of the tunnels that crisscrossed the island. Many died in the intense labor. I believe you can learn more about that period of time in the slave colony's library. The remains of the village still remain very much intact as they were 400 years ago. Well, my curiosity is piqued. To reach the colony, just head down the right path as you leave the manor grounds. Please don't stray from the path. It could be quite dangerous if you get lost. I could sense a fearful tone into her voice, as if she was scared of something on this island. Lex! You won't believe what I discovered. You know, one thing that kind of annoys me in RPG Maker 3 is that you can have name boxes outside of those storyteller cutscenes, but not in them. You won't believe what I discovered. It is straight out of your book, The Hidden Truths, where the main character finds the secret passage way in the castle. You found a secret passageway? Yes, let me show you. Should I head on to the library in this slave colony, or check out the secret passageway with Sarah? Interesting that I have a choice. Well, I mean, the library is not going away. Let's go with Sarah. This way! Hurry! Sarah drags me to a large stone statue. Or pots. It is behind this stone statue. RPG Maker 3 does have statues. Wow. How did you find it? I accidentally tripped and fell on the switch. Let's check it out. So does that mean she's technically with me? Nope. Well, for the first time we have a default message for going through entrances. See? There's a statue up there. It is pretty spooky in here. There's a cold breeze blowing through here. We should stick close together and watch out for any dangers in this tunnel. Wow, look at that statue. I know, right? I wonder who she is. It looks of Greek origin. Maybe it is of a Greek god? Maybe Hera? I wonder what else is down here. Well, we got more coffins inside the walls, so there's that. Did you hear that? Hear what? Never mind. It must be my imagination. Is there someone else here? That moment of suspense as the door rises. You know, a part of me wonders what would happen if I tried backtracking. But I'm just gonna roll with it. Oh, there she is. So were you one of those slaves? So are we just not going to talk about that? I'm totally not going to pull that lever. Let's pull this one. You know, I'm not sure if I've ever used a lever in RPG Maker 3, because I was not aware that the camera changed position whenever you used one. A secret door opens out of the statue. Inside is a key. Steel key. You know, as long as we're coming to a point where we have various options to try, some of them better than others probably, I'm going to go ahead and link to a location where you can find this game. Now, actually playing this game is pretty dang difficult, because you basically need a PlayStation 2 to play this game. And also a transfer device in order to get this file over to your PlayStation 2. It's quite a hassle, so odds are you won't actually get to see for yourself or try this game for yourself, but for anybody who is able to put together the resources and effort needed to play it, there's a link. You unlocked it with your steel key. There's totally a puzzle in here with buttons to press. No, wait, that's not a button. That's just a plaque. Which means we got ourselves the first big puzzle of the game. So, let's pay attention to this. Okay. Certainly not a riddle. Okay, I have to do that with the back ones, I'm betting. Yep. And I guess I talked to you in order to confirm. Maybe? Maybe I have to talk to the plaque again. No, that just reset it. The passageway suddenly collapses on top of Lex and Sarah. Their screams are muffled by the sounds of the falling rocks. I think that meant I lost. It's a good thing this game has checkpoints. What did I do wrong? Am I also supposed to take him out? That's what it was. It wasn't really obvious, but going through that a few times, I realized that this one was momentarily disappearing before the other two did. Well, that gives us an idea of what sort of puzzles we're going to be experiencing in this game. Will these sort of puzzles be commonplace, or are we going to find mostly riddles like in Whispers in the Woods? Well, we'll have to find out here after this break. Be right back.